Alright, this is Karceno once again. I got to give you guys a quick rundown on boxing and MMA. Somebody just asked me my opinion on it again. I watch both sports. So, pretty much it's like this. I watched UFC since the start. I was watching MMA back when Horace Gracie and they first started it, back when they had Pancrase overseas, when they were doing Kumite tournaments. I was watching the illegal tapes before they decided to come out with UFC. So I was a fan before it became the sport it is today. So I can tell you this, as a foremost, the reason why it's taking off so much now is because they have great promotion done by UFC. And that's pretty much why I was able to soar and go in different areas that boxing can't, because they're pretty much controlled by one entity. MMA is pretty much dominated by the UFC. They pretty much monopolized the entire thing, where other organizations would have to pretty much team up in order to go against UFC. The Zufas have backed it, so it's backed by $1 billion organization. So that doesn't, help you out in anything, and that's why you see Affliction, they died out. Elite XC, they died out. But the reason why they're getting contracts as far as like national television, and that's where boxing wants to get back to. They want to get back on television. That is the only thing that's the key that's holding boxing back, is they want to get back on the mainstream. Instead of cable, they want national television rights. But it's about fast results. MMA get fast results. The average fight doesn't really go 5 rounds. They schedule these fights so where a guy gets beat in the face, goes down, it's normally done within 2-3 minutes. So everybody wants their information faster. So that seems to be the key of what they're going for and what they're striving for with the UFC, as far as national television. And that's why you see in these fights now that were put on television, and you have one real competitive fight and the rest of them were just for entertainment and knockout value. So the Fedor Emelianenko fight, for example. So we'll just have to go forward with that and see what happens in the future with MMA. But it's changed. The sport has changed. They're not comparable sports, really, because boxing generates a different amount of money because they have a different audience base. Their audience base is basically from 2018 all the way up to like 54. The average MMA audience is from 17 to 34. Everybody who's above 34 are not sitting around watching MMA with their families. It's just not happening. So boxing still wins there because the majority of the people who have homes, who pay bills, watch the sport sensibly with families and friends. MMA is starting to make noise in that area, but they haven't gotten to the level where they want it to be, and that's why the fighters are not paid what they're being paid.